GHPAC. And one of my questions for you is what is your plan to protect affordable housing, particularly in the Nova area where there are many Ghanaians in the Alexandria area and Fairfax, particularly in anticipation of Amazon coming in and potentially driving up home prices. For those of us who may not be homeowners, what is your plan to protect affordable housing?
Yes, thank you for that question. My plan to protect affordable housing is one of the most boldest transformational plans that's out. So I know a lot of people talk about diversity and inclusion and they talk about affordable housing, but when it's time for the rubber to meet the road, there's NIMBY. There's not in my backyard. And so that practice will end under a Jennifer Carroll Foy administration. Because I can tell you affordable housing is a way that we are going to desegregate our schools and our communities. It's a way we're going to decarbonize our environment because we will get more cars off the road because more people will be able to afford to live where they work. One of the reasons we have so much traffic in Northern Virginia, that people are sitting in traffic for 2 hours going 20 miles, is because they work in Alexandria, Loudoun, and Fairfax, but they can only afford to live in Spotsylvania, Fredericksburg, Stafford, and Prince William County. So this is a huge issue. And what I will do is that I will encourage and work with localities to get upzoning and inclusionary zoning done. And what that means is that I will say to developers that if you want to develop in Northern Virginia, then you have to set aside a number of units for low and moderate income Virginians. We have to have more developments because we've put millions of dollars towards our public housing trust fund, but it doesn't matter if people don't have the units that's available that they can afford. So making sure that all new apartments, duplexes, townhomes, everything that goes up, there are a percentage that is set aside for low and moderate income Virginians. And then looking at the communities, the high demand communities, the communities that have the single family residences that are out of reach for so many people, saying to those communities that you have to allow duplexes and townhomes and apartment buildings in these communities. Because when you have more people of different socioeconomic statuses living together, that's how we get to desegregate our community. Because right now, there are places that only white, wealthy individuals can live, and you see it in the communities and the schools. Well, everyone deserves a safe place to rest their head and to be able to live in the communities that they want. So that is how I will get it done. And it's going to be one of the most impactful ways for us to have affordable housing. And like I said, I will also put millions of dollars towards our public housing trust fund to subsidize the costs of rent for many families who otherwise couldn't afford to live in certain areas. And I will continue to make sure that people are paid more. I will pass a $15 minimum wage here in Virginia that's transitioned over a number of months to give businesses time to get to where we need to be. But at the end of the day, costs of childcare, education, gas, and groceries have all gone up while our wages have remained stagnant. So one of the largest issues is that Black and brown people, we make up the majority of the hospitality, retail, and entertainment and tourism industries.